Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
We are Orlando's rock station, the world-renowned LCTB, Life Coach at Large, has entered the fold, entered the fray. Man, thank you so much to Petty's Meats, State Road 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4, for sponsoring this segment. They're big believers in what you do day in and day out to make this a better place, this world of ours.
Of course, they had me up on the marquee at one time. You know, they took down the ribeye special or whatever and put LC Rocks. I love it. Petty's, you rock. They took care of Easter for me big time, man. Anytime you're looking for anything food-wise, from appetizers to desserts, wine, you name it, Petty's has it.
Well, and the entrees to go.
Of course.
Goes without saying.
But from appetizers to dessert,
yes,
those entrees be right in the middle there. See, life coaches teach you things like that, Lynch.
Yeah, well, I should just shut up and let you do your thing.
Hey, settle down, bud. You see that racket I got going on up in the lobby up there?
Huh?
Selling birthday tickets.
What do you mean you got going on?
Yeah, all those credit card charges right to the life coach's account.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, you know how it is, dude. Boss man gave the life coach a whole bunch of tickets for clients, and what do they say? Make a buck. No, just kidding. The life coach would never do something like that. But you can buy Earth Day birthday tickets here at the studios between 10 and 5 weekdays.
Were those listeners waiting for the office to open that I saw up there,
No.
or they were hanging out for you, weren't they?
For the life coach.
Yeah,
autograph session. A ton of questions this morning. Good morning, life coach. Our kid cornered me with something on Easter Sunday that I didn't know how to answer. He asked how bunnies lay eggs. Tell them they don't. Chickens do. It's not like a bad thing. And then the bunnies are thieves that steal the eggs from the chickens to give to the kids. I mean, that's better than telling them like a chicken made love to a bunny, right? Might be kind of... this one, I think we answered this one last week. He texted in here, she texted in again, trying to get a new job, but works... Do you remember Substitute Staffing Company? You remember that? Anyway, they've been trying to get a new job. The old job is a substitute staffing company, and they're notorious for being slow and unresponsive.
What do you mean a substitute staffing company?
Like substitute teacher.
Oh, it's specifically for teachers.
A company that gets substitutes, and then the schools will call them up and say, hey, anyway, just if you're waiting, they're trying to get a new job, and the substitute place won't respond with his resume of, his past, how he was. Look, you can go get a job at a fast food place right now and make more than a substitute teacher. So you can do that. And if you want to move to California, make like 20 bones an hour, right?
Yeah, your state, I saw that, is now being very generous with the starting pay for fast food workers.
Serious question for LC. I wet the bed last night after going to 2 for Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday. And left for work before the wife woke up. What should I be prepared to do? How about drink less or quit wetting the bed? That would kind of solve your problem, right?
You can't just leave and not say anything, man.
No, exactly. Unless you're going to blame it on the dog or whatever. If you go to 2 for Tuesday, just put on a diaper before you go to sleep. Get some adult Depends and just be prepared. Or get rubber sheets for your side of the bed only.
Should it really come to that?
That's why I started with drink less.
Yeah,
Dear life coach, who came first, the bunny or the chicken? Well, that would be something else you'd have to explain. It would have been if it was the chicken making love. Anyway, coworker and I have a bet. A coworker and I have a bet. We each pack a bag lunch every day, which usually involves a sandwich and chips. What's the life coach's favorite chip? Ooh. Now, normally, Pat, you think I'd scoff at something like this, right? But, I mean, the brown baggers have spoken. Life coach's favorite chip of choice. I'm going to have to go with poker chip. I've never had him in front of me and not been happy.
That was going to be my second guess.
What was your first guess?
My first was going to be... No, my first guess was going to be it's not a chip. It's some sort of cracker that he puts his caviar on.
A crisp.
Yes. No, those are potato chips.
LC, little late on taxes, as in like 4 years late. I'm at the point where I feel like I'm drowning and don't know where to start. Capital HELP. First off, you need to come clean and, just get in touch with the IRS, because you can set up some sort of payment plan and stop the bleeding. And then once you stop the bleeding, you're going to feel so much better. It's like a female during her cycle. Once that stops, you just feel relieved, you know? Once it stops for you and you've set up a payment plan, you don't feel like Uncle Sam is knocking at your door every day. What?
This is just a random thought to pop. If you really want to make somebody's day, call the gambler hotline and tell them you have IRS problems. That'll probably...
that'll melt their circuits.
Probably.
No, then they're going to think you're calling because of gambling. You're behind on taxes, and they're going to say if you saved your lottery tickets, because you can write those off if you win. Speaking of write-offs, Life Coach sessions are a write-off. I mean, not really as much for you as they are for me, because public service. This is 100% public service. Somebody said, temp agency for substitutes. Exactly. Life Coach, do you have any suggestions of what to listen to when your segment airs? Signed, not a fan. Wow. That could be a punch in the gut for some, but I'm positive, so bring it on. What?
Is that one guy who's back again? He's has despised this segment ever since we brought you on board. I've tried to shelter you from him, but clearly it looks like he's getting through again.
I've got some suggestions. Maybe, listen to the podcast that Lynch and his partner do. What is it? WJRR.com/crap. You know what? No, there he is. He texts back. Oh, wait. JKLC, love ya. Right on. No, it's not that guy then. I don't think he loves it.
He's probably he's not coming back.
Oh, yeah, he is. LC, he was back the next week. LC, the wife, I see the numbers from the text. LC, the wife freaked out when she walked into the TV room with me pleasuring to a sandals commercial. Oof. What you could do, kind of like throwing the gambling hotline for a loop, with the IRS questions.
Sure, yeah.
You just look at her completely straight-faced like this, even though you got a fistful, and just say, at least it was sandals and not a flip-flop commercial. Because that would just be weird. And then all of a sudden, she's going to do the math and go, and she's going to totally forget what she was coming in to bitch about.
For a second, the way you looked at me, I thought you were going to urge him to respond with, "What?
You're interrupting."
There's a reason this is necessary.
Yeah. She looks great in that bikini. And I haven't seen you in a bikini 5 years, at least not a two-piece. Since the third kid. No, Life Coach doesn't go there. Boyfriend of 20 years. How are we doing on time?
Oh, we're fine.
He's older than me, and we've been, 20 years. He's older than me. We've been dating for nearly 7. How do I get him to fully commit for marriage at this point? I think 7 years is long enough. I'm 30, and he's 50. Okay, I'm going to put it to you this way, and there's no doubt. Guys are not the smartest creatures, okay? And sometimes... I'll speak for us. We need it spelled out. I mean, I'm intelligent, but, most guys aren't.
Sure, yes.
You got to spell it out to, like, something they can understand, like car terms. Like, tell him he's not getting under the hood of the sloppy jalopy until you put more gas in the tank. And by gas in the tank, I mean like a ring on her finger, right? If you say that to a guy, you already got 25,000 miles on you, ma'am. You're going to be, if you let it go another 3 years to 10 years, you lose warranties. Most of them, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Don't let it get there. Tell him. Give him an analogy he understands. Like if you'd quit going to the weed dispensary and maybe stop by and buy me a ring, right? Okay, I'm getting the finger from Donnie out there to go.
He's just trying to get you out before the weather comes in. I know he's
too quick.
Your safety is paramount.
Morning, Pat and Taco. Thanks for the tunes and the laughs. Oh, can you ask LCTB for a difficult choice? Tacos or wings today for lunch? Yesterday was Taco Tuesday. But if you want to go both, you could do it at Elixir, right? They brought tacos in yesterday, probably wings today. So do both. Indulge, sir or ma'am, whoever that is, and thanks for listening. All right, Life Coach. Now that Black History Month and Women's Month are over, what's next? Wow. Okay, they're racist, sexist.
That doesn't make them.
Hold
come
on,
man.
Hold on while I look it up. I see Stress Awareness Month and Alcohol Awareness Month. So Stress Awareness Month and Alcohol Awareness Month. Sounds like a great month to rip into a 12-pack and relieve some stress. Problem solved. Hey, Donnie, let's go. Come on.
Lynch and Taco on demand.